Tonight we're witnessing a major shift in global money. The Chinese yuan is gaining ground on the US dollar. For decades, the dollar has been the world's top currency, but now the yuan has broken a key barrier, stronger than 7 yuan to 1 US dollar. This isn't just a number, it's a sign of changing economic power between two giants. The exchange rate, how much one currency is worth in another, affects everything from trade to global confidence. A stronger yuan means investors are betting on China's future, while the US dollar's dominance is being quietly challenged. For years, 7 was a psychological line. Weaker than 7 meant China was under pressure. Stronger than 7 signals confidence. This shift is the result of economic data, policy moves, and global politics. The US dollar's strength comes from America's huge economy and stable markets, making it the world's reserve currency. The yuan, from a fast-growing but tightly managed economy, is now making real progress toward global influence. Breaking the 7-to-1 mark is a milestone, showing the financial landscape is evolving. The story of these currencies is the story of their nations, and the balance of power is shifting. As the yuan rises, the world is watching closely. What happens next could reshape the future of money. Why does a stronger yuan matter to you? Because it changes what you pay for everyday goods. When the yuan rises, US importers pay more for Chinese products, costs that often get passed on to you. Prices for electronics, clothes, and toys could creep up, nudging inflation higher. On the flip side, American exports become cheaper for Chinese buyers, helping US farmers and manufacturers. Travel is affected too. Your dollar buys less in China, but Chinese tourists get more for their money in the US. For investors, currency swings can mean big gains or losses, so they watch these moves closely. Exchange rates shape profits, jobs, and even your next vacation. The ripple effects touch everyone, whether you realize it or not. What's behind the yuan's surge? It's a mix of interest rates, economic strength, and politics. The US Federal Reserve has cut rates, making dollars less attractive, while China's higher rates draw in global investors. Money flows to where it earns more. Right now that's China. China's economy is beating expectations, boosting investor confidence. Export prices in China have stayed competitive, letting the yuan rise without hurting trade. Recent US-China diplomacy has calmed markets, reducing risk and uncertainty. With less tension, investors are more willing to bet on the yuan. It's a perfect storm, and the yuan is riding the wave. The yuan's rise isn't just about trading, it's about global influence. More countries and companies are borrowing and investing in yuan because it's cheaper than the dollar. In 2025, Indonesia and Kazakhstan raised billions with yuan bonds, and African nations are switching loans to yuan for better terms. Overseas bank lending in yuan has tripled in 4 years, showing growing trust in China's currency. The yield gap is real. Borrowing in yuan can be much cheaper than in dollars, saving countries and companies millions. This is the internationalization of the yuan, China building a parallel financial system. By encouraging yuan use, Beijing reduces its reliance on the dollar and gives its partners more options. The dollar still dominates, but the yuan is carving out its own space, one deal at a time. The world's financial system is slowly becoming more multipolar. The yuan's global footprint is only getting bigger. Despite the yuan's gains, the US dollar is still the world's financial powerhouse. Think of the dollar as the sun, everything else orbits around it. Most global trade and reserves are still in dollars, and the yuan's share is tiny by comparison. China's strategy isn't to dethrone the dollar overnight, but to build a resilient alternative system. By promoting the yuan, China protects itself from US sanctions and gains more control over its economic future. The goal is diversification, not domination. A gradual shift to a world with more than one major currency. The yuan's recent strength is a milestone, but it's just one step in a long journey. The financial world is evolving, not revolting. The marathon to rival the dollar has only just begun. So, what does a stronger yuan mean for you in the world? You might pay more for Chinese imports, and your dollar won't go as far in China. US companies importing from China face higher costs, but exporters benefit as their goods become cheaper for Chinese buyers. Travel to China gets pricier, but the US becomes more attractive for Chinese tourists and students. These changes affect jobs, prices, and even cultural exchange. On a bigger scale, the yuan's rise signals China's growing economic power and a shift in global finance. The dollar's reign isn't over, but the world is adapting to new players. Our economic ties with China are deepening, bringing both opportunities and challenges. Understanding these shifts is essential for anyone navigating the 21st century economy. The future of money is being rewritten right now.